Hi, welcome all on Jim's Orbit. So far, we have covered the Mass Sample Paper 1, Section A and Section B. Okay, and I have been continuing this for the Section C, this video. The Section D will be coming soon. Okay, so this will be coming soon. Maybe in the next 1 day or 2 day, it will come. Okay. And one more thing that I hope that you have downloaded that PDF file. Okay, it's in the Telegram app. I've again mentioned you just have to install the Telegram app. Okay, and then you have to search for this channel. Okay, Jim's Orbit. Okay, once you search this, you can add this channel in your link. Okay, and then you will be able to see all the PDF that I'm sharing. Okay, so there will be no doubt the PDF is not coming into place and whatever. Okay, if you feel like that it's not there, just you can message me also. Okay, I have also told you that my WhatsApp number is 7572 090 646. So you can ask your problems, your doubts here. I'll try my best to reply back as early as possible. Okay, and hopefully then you will be able to solve these questions also on your own. Okay, before seeing the solution, you must download that paper and try to solve it within that time frame and see how much you will get after this. Okay, after evaluating this by the solution in the video. Okay, and so we are continuing with the section C. Okay, we have covered section A and section B. Okay, so section C, this is a 3 marks problem. It's actually a very simple problem. So this problem is based on real number. It says use Euclid's division algorithm to find the HCF of 575 and 1288. I hope you have watched the video. Okay, that one in which I have taught this chapter. Okay, this part. So if you have not, just go through it once. Okay, so this is simple. We are actually finding the HCF by the long division, and then we will use the Euclid's division lemma or the algorithm here to write the HCF. Okay, so this will be like 575. At most it will go for 2 times, so this will be 2 5s are 10, 2 7s are 14 plus 1 15, 1 2 5s are 10, 1 11. We will get 8, 3 and 1. Now we will use this 575, so 138 will at most will go 4 times. 5 times will be very much high, so 4 times will work. Okay, so we get 3 and 2. Now we have received this part 138 here. Okay, so 23 6 times will work. 6 3s are 18 and 6 2s are 12 plus 130. Okay, so the remainder is 0, hence the HCF is 23. But since we have to write in the Euclid's division algorithm, so you are using this dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay, it's simple. So we are just writing this way. Okay, so now 575 is equal to 138 multiplied by 4 plus 23. And in the last we have 138 is equal to 23 multiplied by 6 plus 0. We know that once we get this, where the remainder is 0, the HCF is the last divisor. Okay, so it is 23. So you can write by Euclid's division algorithm here because you are using that and you should write it. Okay, it's an easy question. If it is small, then there must be some other question that will be quite long. That's why that has been balanced. Okay, fine. Let us take the next question. Okay, question 12 is based on polynomial. So what must be added to this polynomial so that the resulting polynomial is divisible by, okay, this is by polynomial say g of x. Okay, this is a polynomial g of x. So this is also very simple. You just have to divide it, and whatever the remainder is, you have to take the minus of it, because you are saying you must add it. Like if it was subtract, then you would have subtracted the remainder. But since it is add, then you should have to add the negative part. That is actually subtraction, indirect. Okay. So we have to take g of x as the divisor. Okay. So x square plus 2x minus 3 and this is 4x to the power 4 plus 2x cube minus 2x square plus x minus 1. Okay, let us continue. So this will be 4 times, and also x to the power 4 we need, so we have to get x square. This will give us 4x to the power 4 and plus 4 2 are 8 x cube, 4 3 are 12 x square. Okay, simple. So we have to flip the signs. So this will cancel. So 2 minus 8, it's minus 6x cube minus 2 plus 12. So it is plus 10 x square. Copy the other terms. Okay. No change of sign takes place for these terms. Only the change of sign takes place if there is a term beneath it, okay, below it. So let us take the next number. 6 times it will work. Minus 6 times actually. And x cube we need. So we have to multiply by x. So this will be minus 6x cube. 6 into 2 is 12. And x into x is 3x square. So it will be x square. Okay, and this minus 3 into minus 16 will give us plus 3 6 are 18x. Okay, so this will be this. Okay, cancel it out, plus plus add. So 22x square plus 1 minus 18. So minus 17x minus 1. Now this will give us plus 22 times. Okay, so 22 times x square plus 44x minus 66. So minus plus. Cancelled out. So this will be minus 7 4 11 4 1 5 1 61x. Okay, 7 4 11 61x. And this will be plus 65. Okay, so we have got this, and now we have been told that we have to add it. Now we cannot add this. Remainder is always subtracted, and then only you will get the completely divisible number. It's like this, like if I'm dividing 5 and I'm taking 17. So 5 3s are 15, not 2. If I subtract 2, I should get 15, and hence it is completely divisible. But if they are asking no, add it. So you can say I am adding minus 2. 17. It's the same, we will get 15. So we are doing the same thing. So what should be added? We should add minus times of minus 61x plus 65. That is 61x minus 65. This is our answer. Okay. Let us take the next question. Now, question 13 is based on linear equation in 2 variables. Okay, let us read the question. It says, the sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 9. Also, 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. Find the number. So, the theory will come in the later part of the video series. Okay, right now we are focusing on the solution. So, I hope you remember some of the basic things. Okay, I'm just telling you this, that we have a 2-digit number, then this is the representation x and y. Mathematically it should be 10x plus y. This is our number. We say on like original number 10x plus 1. Okay, like if you have 23, this will be 2 into 10 plus 3, so it will be 23. Similarly, if the digits are reversed, it becomes this, so it will be 3 into 10 plus 2, then it will be 32. Hence it will be like digits reversed will be yx. The reverse number will be 10y plus x. Okay, this is how we write. Now we are going to focus on the things. The sum of the digits. So let the digits so units digit be y and tens digit be x. So let us write the number. So it's written the sum of the digits. So x plus y is given. It is equal to 9. And also 9 times this number. So 9 times which? Original number. Original number is written in this way. So 9 times the original number 10x plus y is equal to, means equal to. Twice means 2 times. the number obtained by reversing. So reverse number is what? This. So 2 times this. Simple. We can easily write it. So just simplify this. Let us get 90x plus 9y is equal to 20y plus 2x. So we will have 90x minus 2x. So 88x is equal to 20y minus 9y. So 11y. This implies 11 will cancel this 8 times. So 8x is equal to y. Now if 8x is equal to y and x plus y is 9, we can put y as 8x. So we will get 9x is equal to 9, x is equal to 1. I am substituting this 8x here, okay. Now x is 1, put this here. So x is 1, this implies y is 8. So the number is, the number is 10x plus y. So it is equal to 10 plus 8 because x is 1. The answer is 80. Okay, I hope you have understood. Simple question. Let us take the next question. Okay, question 14 says, if 1 is a root of the quadratic equation 3x square plus ax minus 2 is equal to 0, and the quadratic equation a times x square plus 6x minus b is equal to 0 has equal roots, then find the value of b. So this question actually uses two different concepts. Okay, first we have to understand, if 1 is a root of the quadratic equation, then obviously 1 will satisfy this equation because roots always satisfy the equation. So let us write this. Let us consider that 3x square plus ax minus 2 is equal to 0. If 1 is a root, if x is equal to 1 is a root, then 3 times 1 square plus a times 1 minus 2 is equal to 0. So 3 into 1 square is what? 3. 3 plus a minus 2 is 0. This implies what? A is equal to, so 3 minus 2 is 1. It will go there, it will become minus 1. It's very simple, okay? So a we got. Now we have to see the next part. It's written the quadratic equation, this has equal roots. When a quadratic equation has equal roots, I hope you know this, when the discriminant is equal to 0 and the discriminant is b square minus 4ac. I am not taking a small b because already it's there, so it might confuse you a bit. So it is the same. B is the coefficient of x and a is the coefficient of x square, c is the constant term. Let us write this now. We have got this, that a is a root. So, and quadratic equation has equal roots. Now, if quadratic equation has equal roots, so this equation discriminant will be what? So, first of all, let us write this equation in the correct standard format. This equation I am writing, okay? This will be, so this will be minus 1 x square plus 6x minus b is equal to 0. This will give us minus x square minus 6x minus b is equal to 0. Why so many minuses are there? Let us take the minus common. Let us write simply x square plus 6x plus b is equal to 0. Now if you notice, this minus can be removed because it is like minus 1 is there, na? So it can go there, become 0. So we have the equation x square plus 6x plus b is equal to 0. Now we are saying that this equation has equal roots, okay? So I'm just writing here in the separate right hand part that the discriminant is equal to 0. What is discriminant? B square, so 6 square minus 4ac, so a is 1 and the constant term is b itself, so b is equal to 0. So 6 square is 36, it will be minus 4b is equal to 0. So 36 is equal to what? 4b. So b is what? 9. Okay, this is our answer. It's a simple question. You just have to follow the two concepts. One, the root satisfies the equation, and once it is satisfied, we are substituting the value of a here. Okay, no issues. Let us take the next question. Okay, question 15 is also based on quadratic equation, but it is based on the method of completing the square. Now, method of completing the square, how it works, I hope you know this. I'll try to explain it here. So the question is a square x square minus 3abx plus 2ab, plus 2b square is equal to 0. Now, if this is a quadratic equation and you are using the method of completing the square, there is one very simple approach, okay? And the approach is that we take out the coefficient of x square, we make it 1. So to make it 1, we are taking common a square. Now we will get what? X square minus 3ab x, because it was there in this but it was not here in this, so we should divide it by this a square. It's not there. It's like we are seeing that a square is not there, we are dividing. Do not say sir a is also here. I know that, but that will not like make anything different. Yeah, we are dividing it, we will cancel it. Okay, so we just remember that once it is there from this place, in every other number it comes in division because it's not there right now. Okay, so 2b square upon a square is equal to 0. Now because a square cannot be 0, hence it will go there, and our equation will be x square. Now we will cancel this a, so I'm just cancelling this power, and we will have 3b upon a x plus 2b square upon a square is equal to 0. Now the approach is how we write in the completing the square. We write like this. We always have made this coefficient 1, so we write x. If this is minus, put a minus. If this is plus, put a plus. Okay, so minus. You have to write just half of this coefficient value, half, exact half. So it will be 3b by 2a. And then you have to write the whole square. Direct. Then whatever you have written here, write a minus sign and write its whole square. So 3b upon 2a whole square. Direct. You have to just remember, either if it is plus here or minus here, we will always write minus here, because if you open it, it will be plus this b square kind of term, and it is not there, so we should have subtracted it. That's why either it is minus or it is plus, you always write minus here. Okay, now let us write the left out value. So this is not written anywhere else, so just copy paste it and equals to 0. Simple. Now what we are doing, we are writing this 3b by 2a. We are not going to expand it again, because if we do that, we will return from where we started and we don't want it. Okay, so we are going to send this to the other hand. What we will write, if this is minus and it goes there, it will become plus times. Correct. And if this is plus, it goes there, it becomes minus times. We always write like this. So positive first and negative second. This is more easy because if you take LCM, we make mistakes and we don't want to do this in the paper. Okay, so I'm again doing the, okay, so we have got this. I'm changing the color so that you remember this. Now we have got this. Now again remember, we are not changing anything to this, we are just copy pasting it till the end. Okay, now in this point we will square it. So 3 square is 9, b square is b square, 2 square is 4, and it is a square minus 2b square upon a square. Now if we have reached here, we can take LCM. It will be like 4a square. So it will be 9b square. 4 is not here, so 4 to the 8. This will give us b square by 4a square. Now at this point, we are going to change this square. We are going to take the root on the other hand. Remember, when we are taking the root, we are taking plus minus. So this becomes plus minus root over b square by 4a square. Now if you remember, the root can be found if the perfect squares are there. They are here. Okay, so we write b square is b, 4 is 2, and a square is just a. Okay, I'm changing the page and I'm going to write this on a separate page. Okay, so this will be x minus 3b by 2a. Okay, and plus minus b by 2a, plus minus b by 2. So what we do, we take once we take negative and then we take the positive. So I'm taking minus b by 2a, and x minus 3b by 2a is equal to plus b by 2a. There are two values, that's why. So now you just send this minus there, so it will be 3b by 2a minus b by 2a, and this will be x is equal to 3b by 2a plus b by 2a. So we will get 2a is the LCM. 3b minus b, 2b directly because it's the same value. And here it will be 3b plus b, 4b. Now we will get 2 cancelled. B by a as one of our answers. And x is equal to 2 ones are 2 twos are. Okay. So 2b by a as the second root or the second answer. Okay. So we have found the roots of the quadratic equation by the use of method of completing the square. I hope you have understood, though I'll cover it when I will detail this chapter. Okay. Don't worry about it. So let us take the next problem. Okay, this question is based on trigonometry and it is based on the complementary angle property. It also implies one more thing, the identities. So it's quite a tricky question. Let us read this. If a plus b is equal to 90 degree, then prove that tan a into tan b plus tan a into quad b sin a upon sec b minus sin square b upon cos square a is equal to this. Remember, if a plus b is 90, you can easily say that b is equal to, or a, whatever you write, because we want the answer in b, so let us write a is equal to, okay, so a is equal to 90 minus b. You can say, now start. Let us change this. So we want tan a, okay, we don't need this tan a into tan b. Let us take tan of it. So tan a will be what? Tan 90 minus b. So what is tan 90 minus theta? Cot theta. So this will be cot b. So we have found tan a in terms of cot b. One is done. Okay, this one is also done. Now let us find sin a in terms of sec b. So sin a. If we take sin here, it will be sin 90 minus b. We are using this relation again. Okay. So sin a is equal to sin 90 minus theta. Cos b. Now everything is in b and b only. Here one more thing. Okay, sorry. So cos square a. So let us write cos a. Now if we write cos of this, so it will be cos 90 minus b. Correct? What it will be? Sin b. Okay. So we have found what? Cos a is sin b, sin a is cos b, and tan a is cot b. Let us now put this. So tan a is cot b into tan b plus tan a is cot b into cot b upon sin a is what? Cos b into sec b minus sin square b. Let us keep this because we want everything in b. And cos square a is what? Cos square a will be sin square b. So sin square b. Now easily we can see cot theta into tan theta. Tan and cot are reciprocal of each other for the same angle. So tan theta into cot theta is 1. So cot into cot is cot square upon, again we see cos theta into sec theta. So cos and sec are reciprocal of each other. So cos theta into sec theta is also 1. Minus sin square b upon sin square b is 1. So we have left with 1 plus cot square b minus 1. So this will cancel. We will only have cot square b. Okay, this is again a very simple question because it requires this thing. If you don't know how to use this given thing, you will never be able to solve this completely. Okay, and there are a lot of methods you can see, but if you do this way, you are actually doing everything for the teacher to correct, and you are actually putting those values directly, so he can understand that you are substituting those values which you have found using this relation. And see, in very short space you can complete this question. Otherwise, you will take a lot of time and lot of space to do this. Okay, so save space and time. Okay, and try to understand this thing, that how we are doing this and how we should do this in the paper, because everyone will do the questions, not an issue, but the problem is how we can easily do this. Yeah, if you have some better approach, please do let me know. I will also like to learn about this. Okay, let us take the next question. So question 17. Now it's based on triangle. Correct. So it says in triangle ABC, D and E are any points on the side AB and BC respectively. Let us first of all draw a triangle. Otherwise, how we will understand? Na? So let us draw. I'm drawing a very random triangle. It's a scalene. It's not a regular triangle. So okay. So we have got this triangle A, B, and C. It says D and E are points on AB and BC respectively. It means that D is on AB somewhere and E is on BC somewhere. So let us just understand that we are not drawing a parallel line. So, okay, this will work. So now let us join this. Okay, so we have joined this. Don't think that it is parallel. Okay, so although it looks like a bit, but it's not. Okay, it's not there. It's any point, so you cannot say it is parallel. Now, given angle EDB, this angle is equal to angle ACB, this angle. Okay, so this is X, this is also X. Okay, they have mentioned like this, so they can never be parallel. Now, also if B is 6, so this length is 6. EC is 4, so this length is 4. BD is 5, so this length is 5. BED area is given. Let us leave that right now. Calculate the length of AB. We can find the length of AB if we can make the triangle similar. Now, we can not say this is DBE and ABC. There is a thing called vertex matching. Okay, it's a very useful technique. If you know vertex matching, you can easily write whatever the question is asking without looking at the diagram. Okay, you just have to focus once. Okay, listen carefully. If I write DBE triangle, first triangle I can name anyhow. It's not an issue. Now you just have to match the vertex. Now if D has the angle X, in triangle ABC, which one has the vertex X? C, of course. So we'll write C first. Then notice that DBE has B in it. Also ABC has B in it. So B of this is matched with the B of ABC. So B is matched with B. Now we were writing ABC, we are only left with A. We do not have to look at it, leave that, it should be equal. Okay, and we have got this two triangle. This vertex matching is done. Then you should write angle BDE is equal to angle ACB. It's given. Correct. It's already given. No? And angle DBE is equal to angle ABC. It's common. So by AA, theorem of similarity, triangle DBE is similar to triangle CBA. Now by AA, you should write this by AA theorem, angle. Okay. Now you have got this. Now directly, do not look at the diagram. Look at this. Two letters of this. Two letters of this. Two letters last BE. Two letters last BA. First and last letter DE. First and last letter CA. Just leave that. You have matched the correct ratios because you have matched the correct vertex. So do not look at it. Just put the values. We want AB. Where is AB? This is AB. BA or AB is same. DB. We know DB? Yeah, 5. CB. Do we know CB? No. But we know CE and BE. So 6 plus 4 we will get 10. Now we know this. Now BE. Do we know BE? Yes, 6. And BA we can write it as AB. So we are using this. How easily we get? We don't need this right now. So this we get 5, 1, 5, 2. So AB is equal to 12 units or centimeter right now. So AB is 12 centimeter. We have found the length of AB. Now we are said that the area of triangle ABC. If the two triangles are similar, their areas are in the ratios of their squares of their sides. Okay. So let us understand, if I have made this and this as similar, this is the ABC and BED area is known. Area will not change if you change the vertex. It's obvious. So if you write CBA, if you write ABC, the area will be of the same triangle. Correct. So what we are going to do? We are going to directly say that the area of, I'm going to change the page. So triangle DBE is similar to triangle C. What was that vertex we have written? Just let us come back. CBA. Okay. So CBA, hence area of triangle DBE upon area of triangle CBA will be equal to the ratios DB upon CB corresponding two letters whole square. Now DBE area was given as, let us come back, 9. DBE or BED same, and So DBE is 9 upon area CBA, or you write ABC if you want, no issue. DB was 5 and CB was 10. So whole square. So this will give us 9 upon area ABC is equal to 1 by 2 square, which is 1 by 4. So 9 upon area ABC. Hence area ABC is 36 centimeter square. We have got the answer for the two different parts. Okay. The first part was 12. Okay. And the second part was 36 centimeters square. I hope you have understood this. It's very simple approach. I'll explain it further when I'll take the separate parts of this video. So don't worry, I'm actually solving a paper and so I'm not explaining it so much. Okay, though I'm trying to do that. But yeah, I'm not explaining that much. So let us take the last question. Question 18 of this section C. It's based on surface area volume. It's based on I'll tell you a very important formula to solve this kind of problem. Okay, let us read first of all this problem. Water flows at the rate of 10 meter per minute from a cylindrical pipe 5 mm in diameter. How long will it take to fill up a conical vessel whose diameter at the base is 40 and depth is itna? So let us consider that by a figure that it is flowing from a cylindrical pipe. Okay. So the water is flowing into a conical vessel. Okay, so it's flowing into a conical vessel. Yeah. And now whatever the water is flowing, it is flowing from a cylindrical pipe of diameter 5 mm. Also, it is flowing at the rate of 10 meters per minute. Don't worry about this, it's very simple. Now, it is flowing into a diameter at the base is 40. So, let us say that I'm considering I've made a flip diagram. So, let's leave that. The diameter is 40, okay. So, this whole length is 40 centimeter and the depth is 24. So, it's not slant height, it's the vertical height. 24. Okay, this is the depth. So now we have got this, that how much time it will take to fill this. Directly remember this formula. Volume rate of flow. How much volume is flowing in 1 minute is equal to the rate of flow. How much meters per minute it is flowing multiplied by the cross-sectional area. Directly right. Cross-sectional area of the pipe. Cross-sectional area of pipe. So this pipe is cylindrical, its cross-sectional area will be circle, because circle is the cross-section. If you take a pipe and if you look at one end, it will be a circle. So we have to find the area of the circle. The only thing we have to be very cautious about this is the units, and that is they play with. Okay, this is meter, this is millimeter, this is centimeter. Every unit is different. Now easily we can make every unit in centimeter. Correct. So let us write meter in centimeters. So the rate of flow is 10 meters per minute. So it will be like 10 meters, but meter is 100 centimeters, so 100 per minute. We are not changing the unit of time. Time, let us leave it minute. Now we know that this is diameter. So 5 by 2 will be the radius, half of diameter. Okay. 5 by 2 will be the radius. I am using the formula that it is pi r square multiplied by pi. Okay, I'm not putting the value of pi, I'm just writing pi. Let us write like this. But remember, this is millimeter and millimeter to centimeter. How we do millimeter into centimeter? So millimeter into centimeter is 1 by 10 of centimeter. 1 by 10. So it will be 1 by 10 into 1 by 10. So this will be like 2 zeros here and 2 zeros of this. Then cancel out. Then we have 2 ones are this, 2 5s are this. Okay, nothing else is going. Leave everything like in the fraction. So 5, 5, 5, 3 times. So 125 by 2. Pi is left out. So pi. This is the centimeter cube per minute, because you have made this in centimeter, centimeter square multiplied by the centimeter per minute. So centimeter cube per minute. This is the volume rate of flow. Now it's like saying that in 1 minute it will flow 125 by 2 pi centimeter cube of water into the vessel. Okay. Now if it is flowing in 1 minute, how many minutes will it take to fill it completely or up to this depth? Obviously, the time is the total volume it has to fill upon the volume it is filling in 1 minute. You can say that volume of vessel will be equal to, which will be filled, will be equal to the volume rate of flow, how much volume is flowing in 1 minute multiplied by the time duration t. So if the time, how long will it take? T minutes. Let us consider t minutes because the unit is in minutes. If it was in seconds, t seconds. If it was in hours, t hours. Like this we go. Okay. Now if this formula and this formula, if you remember these two, you will be able to solve this kind of problem very easily. Okay. So volume of vessel. Vessel is what? A cone. A cone formula is 1 by 3 pi the radius square. What is the radius of this? If this is 40, the radius is 20. So 20 multiplied by 20. And what is the depth? The height is 24. So 24. Write this 125 by 2. Write pi multiplied by 2. How easily we can solve this? If we have put the value of pi, it was like enormous, humongous, correct? Just see this, pi cancel. Let us leave this. Now what is left? Now we can say 5 25s are 5 4s are, okay, 3 1s are, 3 8s are. Again you can say 5 5s are, 5 4s are. Everything is done. So you can say T is 4 cross 4 cross 8 cross, this 2 is in the denominator, it will go in the numerator, divided by this 5 was in numerator. Okay, don't see that I have it in denominator, I have cancelled it. So 5 will come in the denominator. Now we will have to just solve it. So 8 to the 16, 16 4 4 ja 16, 16 16 ja 256 by 5, and this will be 5 5 ja 25. And this will be 5 5 are 25, 5 1s are 5, 2 will be left, 0.2. Oops. This is our answer. Okay. This is not hours, so we have to leave that. If it was more than 60 minutes, we could have done the hours and minutes format, but right now it's not needed. I hope you have understood this. Okay, it's quite simple. If you remember these two formulas, the volume rate of flow and the volume of the vessel, you can easily apply and get the answers. Okay, so I'm stopping here, and from in the next video we will be considering the section D. It might take two parts because it's 10 questions and all the questions are lengthy. I'll make it separate 2 parts, but I have posted section A and section B, and now I am posting the section C. I hope you have downloaded this paper. Again, I'm telling you, it's in the Telegram app. You can go there and download it and solve it and then see the solution. It's better than, okay? And thanks for watching. And please do, if you feel like it's not a good video, I'm not doing much, please do press the dislike button and let me know in the comment box what shall I do to improve it. Okay? Thanks for watching. Bye.